all about shining a light on amazing humans who go above and beyond for animals in need. That's why we've teamed up with our locally owned NBC station partners for the Positively Good Awards. Our next honoree comes from Southern California and our friends at NBC4 Los Angeles. She is the founder of Gato Rescue, a foster-based rescue that has helped to save over 1,000 cats in 5 years. Look at that face. Say hi to Jen, y'all. Oh my God, little face. How do you not take them all home? That would be my problem.
No, I do.
Oh my God, that would be
all at my apartment.
that would be a real issue for me. So this started just after the pandemic, right?
It started in the beginning of the pandemic. I had just lost my job, yeah, and so I had like all this time on my hands, and I was like, I'm gonna start fostering this cat. And I fostered a cat, and on the first night, she pushed out the bathroom window and escaped. Oh. She went missing for 3 weeks. I was going door to door, I was flyering, I was posting on social media, nothing, I could not find her. On day 19, this bushy tail walks by the back window and I was like, oh my God, she's alive. So I went onto Craigslist, I bought a humane cat trap, I read the side of the box, taught myself how to use it. I set the trap by 5 p.m. and by 7 o'clock, the cat was in the trap. And I was jumping up and down inside. So that was kind of how everything started. And fast forward 5 years later, and here I am running like this huge cat rescue. We've got 90 people fostering for us. We've got 175 cats under the rescue.
Because a lot of the reason is they maybe don't trust the humans. They maybe don't trust humans at first. So it's like, oh my God. That is the most dangerous picture of all. You say this is a crisis, what's going on, right?
Yeah, so absolutely this is a crisis, and not just in Los Angeles, it's occurring in all major cities in the US and outside of the US. The statistic is 6 cats can turn into 600,000 cats in just 6 years. So they are prolific breeders, right?
Yeah.
So, but if you take what happened with the pandemic, we lost the spay-neuter clinics. We have, underserved neighborhoods who are barely able to put food on the table for their families. They can't afford vet care. People are opening their doors, letting their cats go outside, and they're not fixed. So, and without the support from the government, there's no funding put in place. There's no budget for it, for the cats, because they don't see this as a crisis. So if they're not recognizing this as a crisis, how are we supposed to have help for that, right?
Yeah,
so it falls on
fixed.
independent trappers and rescues to be out there on their time and their dime, trapping all these cats, getting them fixed, because that is what's going to not be just putting a Band-Aid on this problem, right? That's going to be solving the root cause.
Yeah, which is always the important part. So you also practice something called, is it TNR?
Yeah, correct.
What's that?
Yeah. So TNR stands for Trap, Neuter, Return. It means we go out, we trap the cat, we fix them, we vaccinate them, and we put them right back where they came from. So the R in TNR is so important, because if you put a cat back to a random other location, also known as dumping, that cat's not gonna know where the food, the water, the shelter is, and how to hide from predators. So you have to put them back exactly where you trapped them, right?
Yeah.
So what happens, we trap, there's feral cats and there's friendly community cats, right? So the feral ones you fix, you vaccinate, you put them back outside, and that's stopping the cycle of kittens being born outside and preventing all that suffering. The friendly ones, that's why we start fostering so many, because we can't put them back outside.
Yeah.
Right, so that's why we have so many fosters, and they get put onto adoption tract, and they come into our care, and we have to go through all their medical protocol and adopt them out. So
yeah, that's a lot of work.
It is.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, our friends at Whisker, makers of the litter robot, want to support your work caring for and placing cats in loving homes. So Whisker is donating $5,000 and an additional $5,000 worth of products to Gato Rescue. Thank you. It's a lot of work, man. Yeah. Thank you for doing it. For more information on the Positively Good Awards and how to nominate an animal lover head to the show's socials right now.